Now, who in their right mind would create something like this? Well, good news. In 2000 and 2001, the Chicago Climate Exchange received startup grants from a great place. Here, this is the Chicago Climate Exchange. Okay? They needed money. Where'd they find that money? The Joyce Foundation. Joyce sounds nice. Who is she? Well, she apparently has a lot of money. We don't know who gives her all the money because that's kind of secret stuff. That's private information, you know. By the way, the Joyce Foundation, bigger than the George Soros Tides Foundation. Yeah, it's kind of like that, but bigger. In fact, so big that the Joyce Foundation funds the Tides Foundation. If you don't know who the Tides Foundation is, look it up or refer back to an earlier episode. They also give money to, well, John Ayers, Bill Ayers' brother. Remember Bill Ayers? Yeah. Definitely not a friend of Barack Obama. Doesn't know him. Definitely nowhere near Barack Obama. Joyce Foundation gives money to John Ayers, Bill's brother. Think of the Joyce Foundation as a place where the uber-rich and powerful liberals dump their money so they can spread their cash around to their pet projects without any kind of direct link. Kind of, if it were The Sopranos, money laundering. But this is definitely not The Sopranos. There was one influential member on the board, I don't have it, one influential member on the board of the Joyce Foundation, this company. Very influential. At the time, the Chicago Climate Exchange was created. And he made sure that they got the money. Okay? Made sure that they're steering the funds towards the creation of the Chicago Climate Exchange. This guy was on the board from 1994 to 2002. In fact, the founder of the Climate Exchange, this guy, Edward Sandor, said that he knew this, Richard Sandor, he knew this person very, very well, which is perhaps how the money got to the Kellogg Graduate School of Management, where Sandor was a research professor. But I'll get back to this person in a minute. Sandor saw big things, big things. This is going to be big, America. How big is the climate exchange market? I'll let him tell you.
How big, ultimately, do you think this market could be?
I think it's a $10 trillion a year market.
Say that again?
Whoa. $10 trillion a year.
You don't get a hat like that for beans. You just don't do it. $10 trillion a year. That's a lot of capital go around. In comparison, the value of U.S. company shares on major U.S. and foreign stock exchange equities market, $15 trillion. Got it? 10, and they're selling smoke. There's a lot of money riding on this climate legislation, but remember, it's about saving the earth. It is. Now, this company, London-based Generation Investment Management, sees $10 trillion. We got to get into that. The earning potential is fantastic. That's why they purchased a stake in the Chicago Climate Exchange. They're the 5th largest co-owner of the Climate Exchange. Got it? Joyce Foundation, Tides, Bill Ayers' brother, mystery meat. This guy helps funnel the money to Climate Exchange. This guy says it's worth $10 trillion. This company over in England says $10 trillion. We've got to get some of that, me blokes. And so they're the 5th largest owner. You know who's on this? It's incredible because this is great. I was shocked. Al Gore. Al Gore. When I say co-founder, some of the other founders is this guy. You know, names aren't important. Well, it's David Blood, and he works for Goldman Sachs. That's the important part. Peter Harris. I don't have a picture of him, but he works for Goldman Sachs. And then there's also Mark Ferguson, and he works for Goldman Sachs. Okay. Now,